Hello and welcome to this special presentation from the Goa Corporate League at the Goa Cricket Association Academy Ground at Porvorim. We are set for a very big game in terms of the importance of it for the hosts team. Goa Lions are going to face defending champions Reliance, and this Reliance team is also the favourites, as we saw ample of display from their side in their opening match when Reliance beat IOC on the opening day of the GCL. So Goa Lions are facing a formidable opponents that are sure to test the mettle and the talent from the home side. So you can see in the background Goa Lions are warming up. Goa Lions in their fluorescent green, and on the other side there are Reliance players also warming up, and you can also see the toss being done. Sharma, the captain of Reliance, and Sagun Kamath, the captain of Goa Lions, have just done the toss penalty, and let's find out what the decision from the middle is. So Reliance have won the toss and they have decided to field first. They have put in Goa Lions into bat. Goa Lions have made one change to their lineup that beat FCI in the opener. Darshan Misal is out and in comes Amog Desai. While Reliance have also made one change to their lineup which had won their opening match against IOC. Nathu Singh, the pacer, is out, and Pawan Negi, the all-rounder, spinning all-rounder, he is in the playing 11. So this makes it even more star-studded team in terms of all-round performance for Reliance. While Goa have reinforced their batting with specialist batsman Amog Desai coming in. Goa Lions of course will be batting first, and it will be a really great test of their character and their talent, as Reliance have really good bowling unit, especially in the pace department, where Kulwant Khejrolia will scorch the GCA pitch here. Once again, we saw Kulwant really bowling his heart out in the first match, so let us see what he can do. Whereas for Goa, it all depends on their experienced batsmen with Captain Sagun Kamath leading to fire, and of course Swapnil Asnodkar, the dependable opener and very experienced former IPL star. He can also give his best, and both this experienced batsmen really have to deliver, because this is a big game and Reliance are the best team in the second GCL. So we are awaiting a very entertaining contest to begin here.
Good looking drive in the gap. Beautiful boundary from Swapnil Asnodkar. A boundary to open the account for himself. Down the wicket end, one more swing of the bat, good connection, gets the boundary to bring an end with the first over with the boundary from the captain's bat. Oh, lofted shot, right out from the middle. Let's go on the distance. Pitch delivery here. Angle the ball, beautiful ball this time, a big run away, and yes it will. Good looking, left once again, beats the short fielder and gets the boundary. What a swing! This time in the offside. And the back and a fine tickle. Sagun Kamath departs.
यहाँ पे स्नेहल काफी आगे निकल चुके थे, जीवनदान मिल गया। अगर सीधे और इस बार बिल्कुल फील्डर को पाया और यह आउट। कड़ा प्रहार किया और बिल्कुल बेहतरीन शॉट, कवर बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर, चौका, बाउंड्री। और इस बार भी फिर से गैप ढूंढ लिया है, लगातार दूसरा चौका स्वप्निल के बल्ले।
After a blistering start, Goa have progressed to 48 runs for the loss of 2 wickets in the power play. Swapnil Asnodkar and Sagun Kamath gave a quick-fire start to the Goa innings, and both hammered Kulwant Khizrolia and Baltej to all parts of the ground. But then Reliance captain Karn Sharma brought himself on in the 4th over, and in his second delivery got Sagun Kamath caught behind. Snehal Kauthankar, one-down batsman, was out cheaply. He was dismissed by Pawan Negi. So the spinners have pulled back a bit for Reliance, but Swapnil Asnodkar is now a very important player for Goa, and he is there in the middle, unbeaten on 32 with young all-rounder Suyash Prabhudesai for company.
Again, बहुत ही उम्दा गैप ढूंढ लिया है और ये
Actually played, yes, is a called quick single, stealing single under the nose of a brilliant field. Good swing of the bat, very aggressive swing from Keenan was, and after taking some time the finger goes up, fine tickle and Keenan is out.
Lovely shot in the air, fielder just falling short of the fielder. 50 out for Swapnil. Well played, Swapnil. Loud cheer from the crowd. Continuing his good form. Very left. Short ball. Fielder underneath. Dropped it. This must be an expansive miss.
और ये करारा झटका यहाँ पे क्लीन बॉल हो चुके हैं स्वप्निल अस्नोडकर। इस बार मौका पाया और मौके पे छक्का। एक कड़ा प्रहार, बिल्कुल विकेट और आउट, बिल्कुल फील्डर को पाया। इसी बीच लेट पर खेल दिया है, बहुत ही उम्दा प्रदर्शन, चौका। लाल पट्टी में गेंद खेल दिया है, दो फील्डरों के बीच में से चौका।
Well done, Cheeky, but stayed to field. Little fumble, but he has got control of that catch. Saurav Madhika departs. Nicely sliding the ball, with the ball right like a bullet. Much much needed boundary coming up here for Goa Lions.
139 for 7 is what Goa could muster here against Reliance. It was an inning where Reliance slow bowlers put up a great challenge for Goan batsmen, and I must say that Karan Sharma, the leg break bowler of Reliance, also the captain, and Pawan Negi really bowled amazing deliveries. They were allowed to bowl a dominant spell. So both these bowlers picked up 2 wickets each, bowling economically. Negi 2 for 19 and Karan Sharma picking 2 wickets for just 14 runs. So they kept a tight leash on Goan batsmen, and as such Goa never got going in an aggressive fashion. Of course, Goa started on a very blistering note, and they put on 35 runs in 3 overs. But then in the 4th over, Karan Sharma, the captain, brought himself on and dismissed Sagun Kamath. So thereafter, Goa did not make aggressive batting, and it was just a steady flow of runs. Swapnil Asnodkar was the highest contributor as he scored 55 runs of 47 deliveries. He hit 2 sixers and 5 boundaries. So Swapnil once again the top scorer for Goa. He had scored 44 in the last match where Goa beat FCI by just 2 runs. Another contribution worth note came from Amog Desai, who batted as a 4-down batsman, quite low actually. We've seen him in the past come up as opener as well as 1 drop. So low batting position for Amog seems to be out of form even in Ranji season. So he is a batsman who is low on confidence. Nevertheless, he made an important contribution, remaining unbeaten on 28. So Goa had a batting reliability to play the entire 20 overs with Amog playing a key role. So Goa now posting 139 runs. So Reliance will have to score 140, which is 7 runs per over. And Reliance have quality batting. India international T20 player Rishabh Pant in there. Then Unmukh Chand also in the lineup. Karan Sharma who can bat. Pawan Negi, who is a really good batsman as well. So this is quite an easy task for them on paper, but cricket is not played on paper, and it has to be completed in the middle of the park there. So we hope Goa Lions can come up with something spectacular or a lion-hearted performance in bowling, and can do sort of impossible thing possible.
Nicely worked, the very first ball directed it in the deep. Finally reaching for a boundary. Excellent delivery, but thick once again the ball running down. Deep third man region for a boundary. Cracking shot in the gap. Back-to-back boundary. Excellent line, what a fielding in the Kyle Soppy. Absolutely reminds me of John D. Rhodes. The back sliced it beautifully in the gap, the ball. No full toss, nicely set, another boundary, back to back. On the back once again, sliced it and finds the gap. Rishabh Pant. Full power. We're looking short, another boundary, boundary number 4. Nicely worked, beautiful cover drive, glorious cover drive from Rishabh Pant.
और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, चौका, बाउंड्री जारी रखते हैं। फिर से कड़ा प्रहार और नतीजा इस बार स्वप्निल रसनोडकर ये कैच छोड़ ही नहीं सकते। एक रन लेने की कोशिश काफी आगे दिख रहा है, वहां पे आओ, क्या ये सुरक्षित है? नहीं, अपस्टर्स पे इशारा किया है अंपायर ने। अमूल्य पाटने करके गेंद दिख रहा होगा वहां पे, गेंद गोली की रफ्तार के साथ बाउंड्री लाइन के पार, चौका। फिर से कड़ा प्रहार देखना होगा वहां पे। बहुत ही उम्दा प्रयास, लाजवाब, बेहतरीन दीपराज गांवकर, अच्छी कोशिश थी।
Flashy shot, TK once again the ball run down deep third man region for the boundary here. Coming down the track, good work from Keenan. Amulya gets to the gate. Absolutely nicely played, finds the gap, there is Deepraj Gaonkar. Oh dear me, on the ball just...
Timely shot, what a beautifully timed boundary. Lovely straight drive pass back the bowler. What a pitch delivery. Oh, what an attempt by Saurabh Pandekar, boy! It was an outstanding effort, driving full strength.
Down the track, a good hit, nice and straight down the ground. That's gone the distance for the big one. Down the track, good hit. David pass the fielder. This is good hit. This time the ball is gone out of the arena on the ground. So that's the result of the sixth match. Reliance winning once again, outplaying Goa Lions. Do join us for the man of the match presentation.
So Reliance have become the first team to enter the semi-final stage of the second Goa Corporate League. Emphatic victory by 7 wickets over Goa Lions was what was expected really, because Reliance had way too much quality than the Goa Lions, and they ran out victors as expected. Nevertheless, to the credit of Goa, they did not allow Reliance to, vanquish them as recently Goa were done in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, where Mumbai really humiliated our boys. Here, Goa Lions made Reliance work a bit to earn this victory. Rishabh Pant, the India international T20 player, gave them a blistering start and made 42 runs in 22 deliveries with 9 hits to the boundary. Later on in the middle order, Nikhil Naik and Akashdeep Nath provided solid contributions, making 34 and 33 each. So that was really comfortable batting performance from Reliance, while Goa did not make too many inroads into their innings. But some effort by Amulya Pandrekar was really commendable. The young left-arm spinner is really a good prospect for Goa in the future. So he made Reliance guys work a bit. So overall, Reliance really deserved to win, and they have won 2 out of 2 games. On the other hand, Goa Lions won their first match against FCI and have now lost their second game. This makes the group interesting, with IOC also having won 1 and lost 1. So the match between Goa Lions and Indian Oil Corporation will be a virtual quarterfinals, and the winners would go on to the semi-finals, and that would be a couple of days later. So let us go down to the field for the presentation ceremony now.
It was a good performance with the bat and ball, so I have decided to go with the joint man of the match, that is Karan Sharma and Swapnil Asnodkar, for their performances.
With the hands of Arun Bicholka, member managing committee, in presence of Mohan Jodankar and Shri Anand Naik.
Well, the trend of joint man of the match continues here, and today's award has been shared between Swapnil Asnodkar and Karan Sharma of Reliance. We'll talk to Karan a little later. Swapnil, a really good innings, but thought that it was the total was too less in the end.
I think we started off well. 3 overs, 35 something without loss. I think we lost wickets at a crucial time. That was a bit this thing, like in between when there should have been a partnership we didn't build. So that actually paid us a big time.
Were you enjoying batting out there, or was it difficult, the wicket in particular?
Wicket was not that easy. It was good batting against this opponent. I enjoyed it, but then obviously ending on the losing side doesn't make it a happy moment for me.
Reliance have some pacey bowlers like Kulwant. We don't know much about Kulwant. So how was he bowling? You hit a couple of sixes of him, I believe.
He was quick, but then it's like I've been playing cricket for so many years now. We are used to playing pace, so that's okay. That's not a big deal. It's just about the approach and the how we go about it.
Exactly.
I was just thinking positive and just trying my best to play.
We've seen you playing a lot with a positive approach over the years. Looking towards the Goa squad, something is lacking, as we haven't seen that approach from the squad throughout this Ranji season as well. What is it?
This season has not been good at all for the entire team. Especially Ranji Trophy was okay. It was not that bad, but T20s and one days we couldn't manage. But we players we just went through and we just sat down and thought about it, and we obviously there should be some answers about it, and we are trying our best to get it as soon as possible.
Now the next final group game between Goa Lions and IOC is like virtual quarterfinals.
So obviously we have to just win it. We can't think. The best part is we don't have to think about target or anything in mind. We have to just win the game. That's it.
All the best, Swapnil.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Karan Sharma is here with us, leg break, googly bowler and the captain of Reliance. Also, the Mumbai Indians buy at the recent IPL auctions for 3.2 crores. Karan, a lot of responsibility comes with the big price tag. And how do you feel you are getting ready for the IPL?
No, price tag is a different thing, but you need to perform, whether you play in domestic cricket or in IPL. Pressure is always there. So, but just you need to perform. That's my main motive.
Right. This tournament should prove to be a good practice workout under lights as well. So, you've been playing here for the first time, I believe. 2 matches now. On how does it feel to play here?
T20 game always a learning curve. Whether you play in any of the place, but it's always a learning curve. So it's good for before the IPL you get some T20 games. So it's good for the team and for me also.
The other day you bowled Wasim Jaffer, and today you bowled Swapnil Asnodkar. Of course, Jaffer, a very big batsman. What sort of deliveries did you bowl to them?
I just want to bowl googlies for the right-hander, because if it turns, they didn't get any room to hit the ball. So that's what my main motive is to.
Right. We also saw you working hard in the nets yesterday. You were trying different balls as advised by your coach Paras Mamre. So any particular area that you are really working hard upon now?
No, it's not that. It's not like that. But in T20 games, you have to be one step ahead from the batsman, because it's easy to hit. You can hit any of the balls, but you have to give less errors while you're bowling. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Coming to today's match, being the captain of Reliance, you won the toss and you decided to bowl first. Was it due to the track, or was it due to dew factor or something else?
Not the dew factor. In the second innings, it bind up well and ball comes onto a bat nicely. So that's why we decided to we'll bowl first, try to restrict them, but they started very well.
Yes.
And on the early wickets, they started very well and we got wickets in the power play, so that's more important for us.
Your team also has some fantastic batsmen like Rishabh Pant and Unmukt Chand. So what were they telling you? Did they want to bat first? Was there any banter in the team before you came out for toss?
No, it's you have to decide. We have team management also decides what to do, winning, toss or losing. But they are a top class batsmen, so they don't have a care whether we bowl first or bat first. So they played their natural game.
Now looking forward to IPL, Mumbai Indians have some great players. One of them is Kulwant Khejrolia, whom we have just seen here for the very first time. Tell us something about Kulwant. He seems to be very fiery, pacey bowler.
Yeah, he's very quick. He's just played for the first time in that IPL. He's going to be the first time. But he's very quick, and I'm really giving him the confidence that he will play and he will do good.
What's the news on Nathu Singh? He didn't play today. Is he fit after last year's injury problems, a shoulder injury he had?
No, he's fit. He's just resting. So we have to give other bowler also a chance. So maybe in the upcoming games he will play.
Okay. Thank you, Karan, for speaking to us, and all the best. Thank you. So that's all from us from Goa Cricket Association's Academy Ground at Porvorim. 2 matches were played today. In the first match, IOC went on to beat FCI to score their first victory. And the match which has just concluded, Reliance have defeated Goa Lions, and Reliance also becomes the first team to make it to the semi-finals of the second Goa Corporate League here at Porvorim. Thanks for watching, and keep tuned to Prudent Media. Goodbye.